Welcome to the AI Resilient Woman's Workshop Saturday. Today, I will be demonstrating how you can use our tool of the month, ChatGPT, as your professional communication assistant. Let's get started. Before we get started using ChatGPT, I did want to give an overview so that you can see how you can use it as your professional communication assistant. A friendly reminder, you can download your free copy of the AI Resilient Woman's A 12-Month Journey to AI Fluency for Non-Technical Women. The link will be in the description box. So let's take a quick look at how you can use ChatGPT as your professional communication assistant. It can draft emails for you, rewrite messages just to make sure you have the right tone, soften language but keeping your clarity, and tailoring messages for different audiences. This is especially helpful when your time is limited and clarity matters. So here is the first prompt we will be using, and it is to draft emails. It says, you are an experienced and professional communication coach who helps women communicate clearly, confidently, and with emotional intelligence in the workplace. You are skilled at drafting messages that are respectful, concise, and solution oriented. You communicate in a warm, supportive, mentor like tone. Draft a professional email. Assume the email may involve coordination, follow up, or clarification, and should support positive working relationships. Maintain a professional, calm, and collaborative tone. Please, one, clearly and respectfully explain the situation. Two, keep the message brief and easy to understand. And three, include clear next steps of expectations. And I do have an example of details that we can use for the prompt to see what response we will get. Let's move to the next prompt. This is for adjusting your tone. The prompt says, you are an experienced workplace communication coach who helps professional women express themselves with calm confidence and emotional intelligence. You are skilled at refining messages so they sound respectful, clear, and collaborative without weakening the original intent. You communicate in a calm, professional, and mentor like tone. Rewrite the following message. Keep the original meaning and intent intact. Do not add new information, only refine the tone and clarity. Please revise the message so it sounds one, confident, clear, and self assured, not apologetic. Two, collaborative, focused on working together toward a solution. And three, respectful, considerate of the other person's perspective. And the message will be pasted below the prompt. Our next prompt is softening the message without weakening the intent and your voice. The prompt says, you are an experienced professional communication coach who assists women in communicating with warmth, clarity, and confidence in the workplace. You are skilled at refining messages so they sound professional and approachable without diluting the original intent. You communicate in a warm, supportive, mentor like tone. Rewrite the following message so it is natural and respectful for a workplace setting. Do not add new information. Focus only on improving tone and flow. Please revise the message so it 1. Maintains the original meaning and intent. Two, preserves clarity and confidence. And three, sounds warm and professional. And finally, our last prompt. This is creating a message based on the recipient or the audience you will be addressing. The prompt says, you are an experienced executive communication advisor who helps professional women communicate clearly and confidently with managers and senior leaders. You are skilled at refining messages so they are concise, strategic, and professional, focused on outcomes, not emotion. You communicate in a warm, supportive, mentor like tone. Rewrite the following message for a manager. That is who our audience is, but you can change it to whoever it is, a supervisor, C suite member like the CEO, the CISO. Back to the prompt. That is concise and easy to scan. Keep the original meaning intact. Do not add new information. Only refine structure, tone, and clarity for a managerial audience. The details: number one, maintains a professional, respectful tone. Two, clearly communicates the key point and any next steps. And three, sounds strategic and focused on outcomes. Now we will go to ChatGPT so we can see what type of responses we will get. We are in our ChatGPT account. Before I start, I want to show you here are the prompts and also the dummy text I will be using for this demonstration. Here's drafting emails. Here's the one for adjusting tone, softening without weakening, and also based on the recipient. Let me go ahead and start with drafting emails. I'm going to copy the prompt and the message. And let's take a quick look at the message. It's just some scattered thoughts that I created with ChatGPT, by the way. The recipient is Jordan, and it says, I want to move the project forward and ensure we are aligned before momentum slows. Our team is ready on our side. The remaining progress depends on clarity around timing and ownership. I am not assigning blame. I am signaling a natural pause point that needs coordination. I want to invite a response that clarifies next steps, not creates pressure or defensiveness. I am offering flexibility in how we resolve this email update or brief conversation. My goal is to keep things moving smoothly while maintaining a positive working relationship. I want the recipient to feel supported, not rushed, but also clear on what's needed next. I'm setting a reasonable timeline so expectations are shared and transparent. And this is like brainstorming where you might type or write something down and you want to make sure that the email that you send is polished and professional. Okay? Copy it. I'm going to paste it into ChatGPT. And let's see what response we'll get. Oh, yes. Hi, Jordan. I hope you're doing well. I wanted to check in so we can keep the project moving forward and make sure we're aligned before momentum slows. From our side, we are ready to proceed. The remaining progress seems to depend on clarity around timing and ownership for the next steps. I am not raising this as a concern about effort, just noting we've reached a natural point that needs coordination so we can move forward smoothly. I like that. Could you share an update on the timeline and confirm who will be leading the remaining items? If it's easier, I'm also happy to jump on a quick 10 to 15-minute call to align. If possible, could you reply by and then I would enter in the day and the date so we can keep expectations clear and stay on track? Thanks so much. Appreciate your partnership on this. Yes. Okay. Thank you, professional communication assistant. Now let's look at adjusting the tone. Okay, and just a reminder about our prompt, you're an experienced workplace communication coach who helps professional women express themselves with calm confidence and emotional intelligence. You are skilled at refining messages so they sound respectful, clear, and collaborative without weakening the original intent. You communicate in a calm, professional, and mentor like tone. Rewrite the following message. Keep the original meaning and intent intact. Do not add new information, only refine the tone and clarity. Please revise this message so it sounds confident, collaborative, and respectful. Here it is. Hi, Sam. Sorry to bother you again, but I just wanted to check in on the report. I know you've been busy, so no rush, but we're starting to feel the timing pressure on our end. Let me know when you get a chance. Thanks. Here we are. Hi, Sam. I'm following up on the report to stay aligned on timing. I know you've had a lot on your plate, and we're starting to feel some time pressure on our end. When you have a moment, could you please share a quick update on where things stand and when we can expect it? Thanks. Okay, so you are adjusting the tone, you're keeping the intent of the email, but just making sure you're being considerate, but also saying, is some pressure on our end too. What are the next steps? Very good. Okay, here is softening message without weakening. And this one, we're going to maintain the original meaning and intent, preserve clarity and confidence, and sound warm and professional. And our message says, Hi, Chris, I wanted to remind you about the data you were going to send. We needed to move forward and it's starting to slow things down. Oop, please send it when you can. Oh, yeah, let's go. let's soften. Let's soften this message just a little bit. Okay, so this sounds it's still a little spicy to me. So let's read it. Hi, Chris. Just a quick reminder on the data you were going to send. We needed to move forward and it's starting to slow things down on our end. When you have a moment, please send it over. Um, so what I want to do is I want to see another example. In order to do that, I'm going to click try again and let's see what the next response is. Oh, it wasn't really much difference. Okay. Just a quick hi, Chris. Just a quick reminder on the data you were planning to send. We'll need it to move forward and it's starting to slow progress on our end. Please send it when you are able. Okay. Yeah, I like this one a little bit better. And let me thumbs it up because it said please send it when you're able. But letting Chris know I need you to send that information, sir, please, and thank you. And for the last one, we have based on our recipient. So we're sending a message to a manager. Okay. And let's see what it says. Hi, Pat. I wanted to give you an update on the client rollout. The team has been working really hard, but there have been a few delays due to dependencies from another group. Girl, gonna call that group out. It's all right. We're doing what we can to manage it, but it may affect the timeline we originally discussed. I wanted to keep you in the loop and see what you think we should do next. Thanks. I'm going to put kind regards instead of thanks. Kind regards, Queen. All right. Okay, here are our details. Let's see. Oh, I like. Hi, Pat, because we said, and I just want to go up to the prompt. We said that we wanted to it to be concise and easy to scan because managers are busy, as everyone is, but just making sure we get to the point and whatever else that supports that and keep it moving along, okay? Maintain a professional, respectful tone, clearly communicate the key point and any next steps, and sound strategic and focused on outcome. So let's look. Hi, Pat. Quick update on the client rollout. The team is making progress, but we've had some delays due to dependencies from another group. Okay, she didn't call them out. Fine. We're managing what we can do on our side, but this may impact the timeline we originally discussed. I wanted to keep you in the loop and get your guidance on next steps. Kind regards, Queen. Okay, okay. I do like that. So that is it for our demonstration, our workshop Saturday demonstration, where I showed you how you can use our tool of the month, ChatGPT, as your professional communication assistant. Just a reminder, you can download your free guide, The AI Resilient Woman's, a 12-month journey to AI fluency for non-technical women. The link will be in the description box. Queen, I hope you join us on this journey. Talk to you later.